Alright, so today we're going to be working on a 2002 Acura RSX. We're going to be doing the valve cover gasket and the spark plug gaskets as well. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing you want to do is take off these 10mm bolts right here. Just like such. You're going to be able to remove this cover as soon as you get it off of this grommet right here and out. All right, so the next thing you want to do is take off these next 10mm bolts right here so you can uncover this connection that you want to remove. And then next we're going to take these hoses out of the way. So go away. Alright, so next, like I said, we gotta take these hoses out of the way. Now we got access to the connections for the spark plugs. This out of the way. There we go. So now we can take these off that are gonna be in the way as well. Awesome. Next thing you want to do is unplug all your spark plug coils here. So all you got to do is press on the end of the clip and pull back. So after you unplug the connection, you want to do is take off that bolt or nut that's holding down the spark plug coil. Alright, so after you hold the connection here, what you want to do is take off the nut or bolt that's holding down the spark plug coil itself. It's going to be a 10mm bolt. So after you take off that bolt or nut that was holding it down, you're able to remove the spark plug coil. You might as well inspect it as well, make sure they're in good working condition. And then you just want to repeat that for all three. So next you're going to have these little metal grommets on top of your coil pack here. Get these out of the way and you're able to lift up and out of the way while you're wiring. Now freeze that up. Next thing you want to do is remove this hose from here. So what you want to do, you want to get these, you have two 10mm bolts, one right here. Let me see if I can show you a better angle. Another one is back here. Right about there. I'm touching it with the gun right there. I'm actually on it. So you want to remove those. That way you're able to get your box out of the way. Just be careful not to drop it. If you can, use a magnetic tool. Next one is down here. Come on, baby. And out they go. So after removing the one back here, you're gonna have this one over here. Let me see if I can show you a better angle. This one right about here. It has a cover, if you still have the cover, of course. You're gonna remove that and get that out of the way. You have one last bolt right there. So you're gonna remove that one. It's a 10mm as well. Take that out. Oops. And it's out. So the next thing you want to do is take off this hose clamp right here and free that out of the way. So So there you go. You'll be able to pull your air filter box and boom, out of the way. And it also has one down here. You gotta take off this little clip right here. So actually has two. Would have been easier if I just take out that side right there. Boom. That would be easier. So just remove all those bolts I just previously said. This 10mm bolt right here, just loosen, do not fully remove. As you can tell, it'll loosen by itself. That way you don't have to redo your clamp again. Out it goes. So your next step is wanting to remove these 10mm bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that should give you access. But before you do that, you want to take off your dipstick. Make sure you don't get that damaged or anything. So here we go. Well, I'll grab that one right now. Just put these up here. So from there, you can take off your grommets right here. You could pry on them with a screwdriver or a little plastic tool, whatever you'd like. I'm using a plastic one so I don't damage the cover. And all 6 of these should be replaced as well. So then after all 6 nuts come off of them, you should be able to lift up and off your cylinder heads. So next thing you want to do, you're going to have some of this gasket maker they applied from the last time. You want to go ahead and remove that with a scraper. Get that out of the way, make sure it doesn't fall into the motor. You don't want that going into your engine at all. There you go. And if you're using my blade like me, be extremely careful. Make sure you don't cut yourself. So another good tip, if you are having trouble getting most of your gasket maker off of there, what you can use is some really good WD-40. Always will help. Good tech tip. It'll always make it easier. Look at that. So what you want to do is you want to take that gasket maker off. They're going to be on all mating edges. So we got one spot right here, got another spot back here. It's just a little bit, yeah, right there. I got another little bit right here that you need to take off, and then some back there on the other corner as well. You'll be able to see it right there. So just go ahead and scrape that off and you should be fine. So you're gonna have 4 grommets right here that you're gonna remove. My way, the way I like to do it, I like to flip this around, stick a screwdriver into here, start prying, or I like to grab a hammer and I like to just smack them out. You gotta be really careful though, you don't want to damage your so you go side to side. So after you take off all your grommets, what I did was flip it over, stuck a screwdriver into here and hammered them out. next thing I like to do is set my gasket on the cover itself, just to make sure I do have the right one. As such. What I also want to do is compare it at first. On it goes. Sometimes you will have a little bit of gasket maker on it as well. Just gonna take that off. Pair of a little pocket screwdriver or something. Just take it off. So we're gonna go back to our engine here after you're done replacing the grommets on the cover. What you want to do is same spots where you remove all that gasket maker is the same spots you want to make it, so all the mating surface is like right here. So I'm gonna go in, and it's not a lot, you just want to, you know, put a little dab of it, just like such. And you want to do that to all 4 mating surfaces, just like the ones you removed earlier. Again, make sure it's clean, you know, no oil in the way. Wipe it down. There we go. So next spot, have it right here. This mating surface, that corner. So, and your last one back here. These are probably gonna be the more trickier ones. They're a little bit tighter to get to. And boom, there we go. So after you lay down your gasket maker, you wanna go ahead and put your valve cover back on. You want to be careful not to damage anything. Also, you want to be a little bit quick because you don't want that gasket maker to dry on you. And once you got it all lined up, you go ahead and drop it all the way. Boom. And we're on. Next thing you want to do is you're going to be replacing all the grommets that you removed off the top here. So these are all a new batch. We're going to put 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be back here. 6. Right across on the other side, at about there. So you just want to go ahead and put all your nuts back on. Might need to push down on the grommet a little bit more as you screw it in. There we go. This forward now as well, makes it easier. And we're looking like we're almost done. From here, just go ahead and tighten them. I'm only going to tighten them softly because I like to torque my stuff down just a little bit. I got my gun set to a low rating of 2. Go around in a crisscross pattern. Oop. So next thing you want to do is go ahead and torque down your 6 bolts. The torque spec for these is going to be 7.4. You don't have to because it's you know hand tight, but I just like to do it, make sure everything comes out as it's supposed to. So we're gonna hit this here. Forever. Oh, here we go. Oh, 7.6. There's one. I like I said, I like to do a crisscross pattern. So go hit my reset button there. And we're coming up on it. 7.5. So you go ahead and just do that to all 6. So then you just slip your coils back in, connect them as well as you go. So let's go. Connected, and then after you connect it just slides in. You don't need to press it this time. Just do a tug test. Make sure you are connected. And last one, connect. Boom. Then you grab your bolts again. So after you lay down all your coils, I actually already went ahead and I put all the bolts in. Those just go ahead and tight. You don't really need to torque those. You also got the 2 that you removed back here. Go ahead and put those back in. From there, we're gonna grab our air box back. Insert this bad boy back in there. Pull this back. And boop, it goes. Back on it goes. So this goes through the top there, so it gets out of your way. And back in goes your air box. You might need to lift your ducting out of the way at first, just like such. Careful with all your connections. You want to be careful with your master cylinders here for your clutch, and if you have a clutch, and for your brake master cylinder. So let's put it back in here. Oh, there it is. Put that back on. Make sure you connect all your hoses. You have one on the bottom and one at the top. So after you get your air box in, go ahead and shoot down your terminal you have right there. I'm gonna turn down this before I bust it. Nice and tight. Go ahead and put your hose back in, back over here. Boom, there we go. Get your hose clamp in. Make sure that's all the way in. There we go. Next, you want to shoot down your 3 shots that you removed. The one back here, one up here, the nut, 2, and the big one that we had back here, 3. And that one there. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. This one's gonna give you a little bit more trouble than the other ones. Just move your box around and you'll land on it. And don't forget to put your plug back on that one. And it's all good. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and route all your hoses back where they go. So here, I got a shot here. Go ahead and shoot that one down. Such. Route it down here. Boom, and we're looking good. Next, we're gonna put on the black cover here. Oh, got it upside down. We got 4 shots to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So, and then your final piece, slide it in. Make sure you get this side clipped in. Don't forget about this little grommet here you got right there. Push that in. There we go. Then that will line up everything else for your shots to go in. We have 2.